that moron who drinks the coffee, you know, they could give him business class. Yeah, I'd lick their asshole out too. If you gave me a business class ticket, man, I'm anyone. But I mean, the Oris Aquis, how could you feasibly tell that is good value at $3,500? It is lousy. It's lousy, and it's just dishonest to try and tell the moron punters it's lousy value. It's the management at Oris is out of their mind. What the hell are they smoking? What are they smoking, man? They're out of their freaking mind. That's what they are, man. They're out of their mind. Absolute stupidity. How could you encourage? I think it is absolutely reprehensible that you could encourage newbies into the hobby, tell them to buy an Oris Aquis. That is morally bankrupt. It's morally bankrupt. It's dishonest, and it is absolutely one of the worst things you can do to this hobby is tell people a $3,500 watch is up there with Rolex. There is so many better watches. I would say, look, if I was looking around the $3.5 mark, Tudor pre-owned. Get a Tudor Black Bay pre-owned. That's what I would do. I think the Oris itself, I'm going to be totally honest with you, if you are a retail donkey, I reckon some of the TAG Heuers would be far better. Okay? Totally honest with you. TAG Heuer, Formula One, you know, Aquis, whatever. I reckon that'd be a better watch than a damn Oris. Oris, you've got Tissot when you're talking Swiss watches. Tissot, Oris, then you start clawing up a bit there. And a couple rungs up, you got TAG. I'd rather buy a TAG Heuer than a $3,500 Oris. I don't even think the movement's beautiful. It's sandblasted because the lazy buggers don't want to polish it by hand. I know laziness. I'm one of the laziest individuals on planet Earth. You think I don't know the tricks of the trade? The Oris, it's not a bad watch. At the $1,500 barrier, 2,000 max. Who gives a shite about their so-called new movement? 5-day power reserve? Big deal. What the hell? I gotta be honest with you, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed with that coffee drinking fool who's gone out there and said it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Man, I know they gave you a business class ticket, but that is dishonest, and it's just irrehensibly morally corrupt to get out there and get newbies into the hobby. It's the newbies into the hobby. They just gotta... The newbies cannot have this happen. It's the newbies. They gotta get value. Get second hand. $3,500. I would be buying, you know, pre-owned Speedmaster. I tell you what, that Lewis, he bought a Constellation automatic, about $1,000 in the hand. I'd rather buy that, a pre-owned Connie, than some bullshit Oris. Oris is not a prestige watch. It's okay at the $1,000 to $2,000 barrier. Okay, you're getting married. Let me set the scene. Buffy is the new wife. You bought her a ring, you know, half carat. Let me give you the settings. SI2, you know, about $3,000. She wants to buy you a watch. Her credit card has got 2 left in it. You go into the jeweler, you get an Oris, 1 to 2,000. Buffy's happy, you're happy. Hey, you'll be divorced in 5 years' time. You know how it works. That's okay to buy an Oris, but when you got to buy an Oris for $3,500, who the hell are you kidding, you morons out there? Absolutely disservice. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm telling you now, it is lousy value. I'm the pontiff, and I have ruled the Oris Aquis date caliber 400 is lousy value. Guys, I gotta wind this one up. I will be doing a live show. I'm about to do a live show. Tune into my live streaming channel, Archie Luxury Corporate. I do a daily show there. I tell you the truth. Guys, I'll watch you, see you in the next one. And let's get the word out there. Nobody gave me business class to China. You lousy criders. Okay, guys, let's get this show on the road. I got to do a show live stream. We're going to go live in 3. Get the cameras ready. Camera, sound. We're ready for filming. Turn lights, lighting tech. 3, 2. Where's your camera? Camera 1. Camera 2. Okay, ready to go now. Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury Corporate live streaming channel. How are you today? Okay guys, we're live with the pontiff. Here we go. Whiskey, $5. I wouldn't mind a whiskey. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a whiskey at all. There we go, guys. This is from David Romano. Okay. Arch, pull up Trump's Vacheron and discuss. Please wish him much luck for tomorrow. I got to be honest with you. I don't like the politics. I don't like politics. I'm not a big fan of the politics. Trump has got a Vacheron. I didn't know he had a Vacheron. See, I don't watch the news much. You know. Let's have a look here. Okay, I'm just calling it up now. Let's see. Oh, he does too. Beautiful. It's actually quite a lovely watch. Here we go. Let's get this Vacheron up there now. Let's get the Vacheron up. Here we go. Oh, it's quite beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. Look at that. That's an absolutely beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful. How could you fault that? Cheers. Oh, by the way, I gotta get the blue shirt dude on. I'm just gonna post in the comments now. Come on, blue shirt, get on. Here we go. I quite like that Vacheron. Here we go. Allegro Laurenti, £10. £10. Here we go. Hello, Lewis. Hello, blue shirt.
Hello, Pontiff.
How are you, blue shirt?
I'm good, Lewis.
Good.
How are you?
Not too bad, man. I've still got this cold or flu. I've been contacted by the UK government asking if I want to donate plasma for the.
Why would you donate anything to the UK government? Ask them to take it out of your death duties, would you?
Ooh, I don't even know. Apparently, they need it from young men, for people with COVID. Apparently.
For what?
To give them antibodies, because they're not sure who has them and who doesn't. So they've said anyone can have a go if they want to.
How do they take plasma? Isn't that kind of painful? Tell me how that works. I don't really.
They said it's like
what?
They said it's like giving blood normally, and then they put it through a machine that separates the plasma. Then they put it back into you.
Okay. They put it back into you. Why?
I don't know actually. They said you can.
I don't trust them. You know, I wouldn't do nothing to help them. You know this? I'm sort of anti them. You know this? Anti-establishment.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard. But
Well, let's get this back on track. First of all, that's a gorgeous Vacheron that the president has, isn't it?
It is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it.
So, Archie, how do you really
Yeah.
feel about that new Oris Aquis?
Hey, it's interesting you say that. I don't know how you know about that. I was doing a video for my Paul Pluto channel. I did a review of it. And you know what? What ticks me off is these people say they're so independent. They do independent reviews. Oris didn't fly me business class to China.
Yeah.
So I can tell you the truth. I think it's for $3,500 US. You got to be out of your mind. You out of your friggin' mind. You could buy an Omega Speedmaster for that on the pre-owned market, can't you? I got to tell you, you want a bargain Swiss watch? What about that Connie that Lewis has got? I'd rather have the Connie than the Oris, wouldn't you?
You could get a Black Bay 58 too, for that kind of dog.
I mean, are they out of their mind? It's like Jeremy. I don't know if you remember Jeremy Clarkson, Lewis. He did a review on Korean cars. Is that the dog trainer? Yes, it is. Yes, he did a review on Korean cars, and he said, "Hey, we got this new Korean car." He said, "Hang on a minute, it's the same price as a normal car." You know, like there's no cost. Why would you buy a Korean car? Just buy the Jap car to start with. You know, it's Oris belongs at the $1,000 to $2,000 barrier. They're not a 3.5. I'd rather get a TAG Heuer than the Oris, to be honest with you.
But does it have a plastic spacer?
Probably.
I shall rub the mug. Allow me to rub the mug.
Sorry.
I can't stay too long, fellas, because I have an interview for the book. But let me rub the mug, and we'll bring in a really irritable rancher just for
A post-birthday rancher.
Birthday rancher.
Birthday. And actually, this is a great fundraising opportunity. If you'd like to celebrate the rancher's birthday, please give money to Archie. That's how it works.
The President's watch. Have you got a thing you could say about it? Is it possibly more unsellable than one of my Paddocks? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
I think it's beautiful.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Stately, very.
It's gorgeous. Is it a current model? Tell me this is a current model or what is it?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Did they say anything about it?
I kind of like that one.
Yeah, it's nice.
Square, you know. Yeah, I don't know that square nature of it. You know why? Because it doesn't look like a Calatrava. That's why I think I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's actually really kind of not like anything else in a way. I can't think of anything that's like, apart from Nomos, they're the only ones who make square watches, but they're not in the same category as this.
Cartier kind of did that genre a long time ago. Vacheron's a great brand, but you know,
it's a bit pointy.
yeah.
It's a bit pointy. You could use that to open up a vein if you, you know, like lose an election, you're feeling bad. Like it's very pointy.
Yeah,
I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful watch. Personally, I think it's just elegant dress watch. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Absolutely gorgeous watch. That's what I think. Absolutely gorgeous.
Tiny little.
And we got a rancher in the house.
Happy birthday, Clyde.
Happy birthday, Clive.
Happy birthday, man.
You know what?
That's not the rancher.
Look at the crown.
You gotta do some more rubbing. Do some more rubbing.
Put me up again. Look at the crown on that watch. You'd need tiny little hands and fingers
Yeah, it's
to wind
a tiny
it.
little crown.
Well, that's why he has tiny little hands. Make
Is
me
that the
big. I'll
joke?
rub the mug. Make me big.
Is that the
Rancher
joke?
texted me. He said he didn't see me do it. So apparently, Clyde, are you ready? Clyde, are you all ready? Are you now watching? There you go. Can you feel the love, Clyde? Can you feel it? Are you getting a little excitable, a little aroused? Spank the mug, rub the mug, do everything to make the mug happy. There we go.
Nice.
Rancher.
Hello, Mother. How are you doing?
There.
Happy birthday, Rancher!
10 pounds! No, 10
No.
euro! 10
Quick
euro.
question. You realize
10 euro,
You
10
realize-
euro, 10 euro.
Alexandro Lorento, €10. Greetings from Spain, Arch and Blue Shirt. Thanks for making me smile every day with your show. You are the best.
Thank
Come on,
you.
Rancher.
Speaking
up.
of smiling, I
Speak up,
gotta send an
Speak up.
invite to a certain
Savron.
Sabran. I gotta be honest with you guys. What do you think of that new Oris? Tell me. Give me.
I
I
think it's great. I think it's exceptional. It's probably a bargain in neurology at this point.
A bogan?
No.
Do you know who hates it?
Who?
Let me guess. Actually, I can't think of any. I can't think of anyone who's reputable who hates it. Everyone's basically looking at the movement, saying, "God, that's the movement they're putting in. It's really just putting it up to Rolex standards, maybe beyond."
What is it?
The movement, it's sandblasted. What the hell's the big deal? The lousy sons of bitches didn't even polish it and turn it and do anything.
Is it ETA sort of thing?
No, they went in-house. This is an in-house. I don't know. It's not quite in-house because it's in-house.
Servicing.
Hey, Lewis,
I mean, Archie,
10
that's
years
like a watch for you because we know you never service your watches anyway.
Well, and there's lots of extra links for you to pinch. I have a question for
sure.
Lewis. Lewis,
Oh.
why is it that when you speak, you sound like you just came out of a coal mine in Yorkshire, but when you sing, you sound like you graduated from a very posh boys' school in London? Why does the accent completely change?
I don't know. It's a good point, Mark. When English people sing, we put on an accent for some reason, and nobody really knows why.
I mean, you literally sound like a potato farmer from, like...
I love his... When are we going to do an interview with you, Lewis?
I thought we were going to do it this week sometime, aren't we, Matt? I thought we were going to try and do it sometime this week.
Not doing this.
I mean, you sound like basically like a Welsh coal farmer.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. I completely agree.
But then when you sing, you sound like you speak the Queen's English, like you went to school with William.
Does it sound English? I thought it sounded American.
I don't mind his accent. Lewis's accent's not bad at all. His accent's nice.
There's no such thing as a bad accent, unless it's Serbian, in which case,
In the UK, this is the scum accent, though. If you scum, you have this accent.
No.
Oh man, honestly, northern scum.
Americans love an English accent. We don't care what part you're from.
Archie.
Mark.
Okay, Archie. Where's your biggest audience?
America! Speaking of, here we go, Showcase. How are you, Showcase?
James.
That's a Newcastle accent. How can you call that Welsh?
Yeah, how can you... Exactly, that's exactly
Because I'm
right.
from America. We don't, it's the best I can do. And
Showcase watches, I want to ask you quickly, what do you think of this new Oris Aquis date with the in-house caliber 400 movement? Yes, no, maybe. Give me your verdict.
I haven't seen it.
well, let's put it like this, Showcase. If
It's
you had
$3,500, and I didn't get a business class ticket to China, so I'm angry.
If you
Okay,
had
let's just
one-
say that.
So you're slurping the wrong noodles.
James, if you had one, would you lock your door? Like, that's the way we can tell if it's a good watch or not a good watch. Would you even bother to lock your door if you owned one?
Happy birthday, Clive. I hope you had a good one.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Actually,
That was
yesterday was my birthday.
Yes, it was.
Happy belated birthday.
Sovereign is on! Hello, Sovereign!
Good morning, gentlemen from Australia.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Sovereign, what do you think of the new Aquis date? 400 cal...
I think it's a tragedy you never got the chance to review it, Archie.
Can you bring
They
it up,
didn't
Arch?
fly me business class. I wanted to get on the plane.
You know
I
what?
wanted to go. You know this? I wanted to go. They didn't. I would have licked their asshole out. I would have said how great it was. I'd be a complete toady. There's an
Australia,
English
you're
term
not
for
allowed to
you.
fly. Are you
I'd be a toady. This is it here on Hoodinky there.
Super chat.
Here we go. Alexandro Lorento, £5. Oris is for Bach and Jock. Pateks are for Archie, and Rolex for Blue Shirt.
Huda.
Look at this watch here. Look at this. It presents quite well.
You know what, though? They all look alike.
It's got an in-house movement. It's got a 5-day power reserve. It's sandblasted because the buggers can't be bothered polishing it. And this is the best part about it.
Archie.
It's $4,800.
Archie,
$4,800.
That's bad
But
news.
Archie, in Australia,
Aussie.
an Oris watch
See,
is
the thing
basically...
is that I got invited.
It's a jeweler's watch.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
a jeweler's watch. It's
I
a
got
watch
invited
that
too,
anybody
Archie.
Blue shirt and I got invited, and I think you would have got invited, but Australia's on lockdown. But we got invited to the junket, to
It's
the
an
press
economy
junket.
watch that's sold. It's an economy Swiss watch that's sold at jewelers. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's an economy Swiss. It's like, I think Tissot is the base, then
Yeah.
Oris,
It's the second rung on the ladder.
At least you're on the ladder.
but at that price there, $3,500 US dollars, you could get a Speedy. You could get so many things on the pre-owned market that are better than
Don't
this
believe
stuff.
they're a bad
Blue shirt,
watch,
did you
but
get
I don't
the
believe
business
they're
class
a
for the
luxury.
trip?
It's premium squeeze.
Oh, of course, business class.
Because I got first. I don't know why you only got business.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably because you have your own channel.
And I'm bringing Clyde as my +1.
So guys, I gotta tell you,
Let's be
what do you
honest,
think?
that's more of
Oh,
a-
you know what? I
that's more of a-
figured
that's
out
more of a plus one.
why Archie didn't get an invite. Savron,
He has
do you own
no
a-
friends. That's why.
Do you own a Rolex?
Ah, that's why.
Yes.
He doesn't own a Rolex.
Showcase
Oh,
watches. Do you own a Rolex?
I do.
I own a Rolex.
Rancher,
Okay?
do you own a Rolex?
Ladies!
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Dog trainer, do you own a Rolex?
The question is, do we own a men's Rolex, Steel Sports?
I'm
But
getting to
yeah,
that.
doesn't-
I'm getting
yes,
to that.
I do. Yes, I do.
Lewis, do you own a Rolex?
I certainly do.
Archie, do you own a men's Rolex?
No.
Wah, wah,
I see.
wah,
I
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow.
Well, there's your answer.
Yeah.
You know, actually, there's a reason why you don't get invited to these things. Just remind us, what were you wearing when you met the CEO of Patek?
Rolex. Rolex.
I think it was the short pants.
And the sandals.
And the ripped shirt.
Was that completely by coincidence, or did you know he was there?
No, coincidence. You
What
got
the
look.
hell? What are the chances? Most
Yeah.
people would
Were
never
you
know who that man
wearing
was.
socks with your sandals, Archie? That's the main question.
Well,
No. I actually had runners,
so we
trainers
could
on
actually-
with socks. Trainers with
so we-
socks. Yes.
So you could actually see
socks?
the festive.
Wait. Dark socks or white socks?
Whoa.
All right, boys, I gotta go.
Take care, Mark.
Thanks. Oh no, Clive, stay, Clive, stay.
Clyde, I hereby request you, through the powers vested in me in the mug, to stay, but I have an interview, so I must away.
Hey, congratulations, dog trainer. See you later, Clivey. Have fun. It was nice knowing you. Happy birthday, Rancher.
Well, I appreciate that. And, God, you know, I kind of wish I would have answered Oris's email now, but I didn't even bother answering it.
Nice.
He's gone.
And he's gone.
He's gone. Look at that. He's gone. It's okay. It's how it works. I gotta tell you, Savron, what is Oris in Australia? Is it a prestige watch or not?
Now, Oris, my first introduction to Oris in Australia was when you go to a manufacturing jeweler or a mum and pop's family jeweler, and that's the wristwatch that they sell. So it's got a little bit of class because it's a Swiss watch, but it's something that they sell, and that's it. It's an introduction level onto the Swiss watch market. So
Yeah.
it's up there with Tissot. And
Do you think TAG Heuer, would you rather buy a TAG than an Oris? I think I would.
I would never buy a TAG Heuer in my entire life. A
I
Heuer,
think
yes, a vintage Heuer, but no, never a TAG. No.
Why you
All-
say that? Why you say
it's
that?
all I can remember is when TAG bought them, and in the 80s and the 90s, and they had all those ugly plastic green bezels on them.
Formula Ones, they were called. They were so cool, man. You were so cool if you had that.
They weren't. Oh,
What?
Arch. Oh, they were as useless as an ashtray on a motorcycle.
Oh, that's harsh, Savron. Pontiff, have you seen the new Monaco? It has the B02 in-house chronograph movement in it. It's on a bracelet. too.
Wow! Wow! Sounds amazing. What do you think then?
Black dial and also the blue dial, like the Steve McQueen, but
Wow.
with an in-house Breitling movement.
Hmm.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And it's a
I
good
like
looking
that.
bracelet too.
This must be the least amount of super chats I've seen. What's happened? Is it not
Just
working?
because I'm on the show, boys. I'm the money killer.
Somebody buy the Pontiff a drink, please.
Someone needs to kick me off for some money.
Whereabouts are you at,
Let's just-
Showcase? Showcase?
Say again, Lewis.
Whereabouts are you at? Where do you live?
Just between Leeds and York.
Oh, I've just been to Sheffield today, so I thought
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were somewhere around there.
There we go. This is this new watch. Look at it. I got to tell you what, they can't. I think it's a great idea. Because it was hard to live down the Salida internals, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't, this isn't the new one. The new one is just on a bracelet. It's not on the strap in the blue
Oh,
dial.
it's not the new one.
No, this is the reissue. This is the one that you and I had.
Oh, I see. Tag Heuer B01. Where is that?
No, B02. B02. And the crown is on the right side. It's not the caliber 11.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, where is it? I saw it.
I'm bringing it up now, man. I've got it coming up now. It's expensive. It's not
No,
coming up.
that's the Carrera.
I don't know what's going on today, guys. What the hell has gone wrong here? They're going to find it. Timepieces. Our collection. Our watches. Let's have a look, guys. Let's get this baby up. The new Monaco.
That's it. There you go. And they also have the blue dial.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
On a nice bracelet.
see.
Super chat.
Wow, I gotta tell you, man. Okay. We got a super chat. Thank God for that. Clive is back. Hello, Clive.
Be prepared to be.
That wasn't him. Okie dokie. Now we got a super chat. Alex Loretti, €5.
Wow.
Am I the only one donating today? Come on and support Archie. Yes, you are.
That's
I'm in
Alejandro.
a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood. You know what happens? I'm in a bad mood today. I've had a really hard time. I'm going to do something I'm not supposed to do, okay?
Here comes the chocolate.
Chocolate.
I've had a hard time. I've been moving my son out of his house. You know how bad that was.
Go hard or go
great
home
on
on
the
that chocolate, man. That's it.
You left that place spotless, Arch.
It was
I'm
spotless, wasn't it?
proud of you.
I
It
didn't
looked
know
like
you
a
get-
nice place. It's
This
a
is what I'm
shame
here
your
for,
son
Archie.
messed it up.
Just one stick, mate. Come on, you can do better than that. Follow through.
I didn't know you could get a twirl in Australia as well. World
It
food.
look, yeah, it looks like the packaging's a different colour to ours as well.
Good man, Archie. That's it.
There you go. Now we
There it
just got to
is.
get you cursing again, and it'll be like the old times.
Well, we did have him
That's it.
cursing the other night. He did drop a few curses the other night. The punters have spoken.
We're not here for you to be kind to us.
We want to be used and abused.
I was loving the clapping before this video started. The clapping was the best part.
Gotta love a good seal clap.
Oh, magic, magic.
So Archie, how's it going? Tell us, how's life?
Super
Ooh,
chat.
super chats. Super chats.
Here we go. Fellow Riser! Fellow Riser, $2. Eat enough for both of us. But RB, $7. Hello, Minnesota! I'm going to have another one. You know, that's so good. You know that.
You got one more from fella.
Fella, $2! Getting RM16. Pull it up and thoughts.
Oh, Richard Mille. Nice
Look at that,
fella.
Archie. $20 in super chats just for one chocolate bar. Eat yourself to wealth, mate. Eat yourself to wealth.
Actually, just
Right
while you're
now,
finding
we need-
that.
Right now, we
just-
need Uwe to make the chewing noises over the top.
Free
Oh.
ooey.
That's
What do you
pretty
think?
nice. I actually like that.
RM16.
Not for me, but
Yeah, I would agree. Not for me, but if you love it, God bless.
Yeah.
Good luck, fella.
It's not what I expected. I thought it was going to be one of those
Later
bright
on
ones.
Archie, I've got a question for you. A recent video from another YouTuber in London, just discussing the P01. What's your thoughts on the P01? It was predicted to be a future classic and something that's going to go up in value. The Tudor P01.
I don't think any Tudor will go up in value hugely, do you?
I don't know. I think there might be some legs in the P01. It's
I
certainly
think that one will.
Yeah, I do.
They're not making a ton of them.
You can see why it wasn't successful the first time.
Oh,
But
you
you've
know,
al-
it's
you've
an
always
acquired
said-
taste.
You've always said invest in the dogs.
Yeah, I remember that one. The
Go to
weird
the
one.
range.
The P01 is definitely the dog of the Tudor range, and it's it seems to be gathering its own fan base as well. There seems to be its own.
Hydronaut 2. Hydronaut 2's the dog of the range.
Oh,
Or the Iconaut. How about an Iconaut?
yeah, Austin's loving his.
He's got an Iconaut or what?
He bought an Archinaut. Yep.
I told him to do that.
Well, there you go. He listens to his pontiff.
I tell you now, seriously, guys, I'm going nuts not having a sports watch. Can I tell you this honestly?
We've been
Okay.
telling you that for months.
Nothing sells, but that's the problem. Nothing sells, okay?
There's three things that's driving you nuts. 1, no sports watch. 2, no international travel. And 3, no service provider.
That pretty much wraps it up right there, James.
It wraps it all up there.
You could get one of these, Arch, if you really want a sports watch. Then again,
I've
it's not
got-
waterproof.
I've got the same one. I've got exactly the same one.
It's a terrorist's favourite detonator, isn't it?
Exactly. Someone. History.
Good one,
£13.
son.
£13.
That's it, man.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm gonna do something really bad that Sovereign's not gonna approve.
Uh-oh.
Go on, Arch. Tell us about it, mate.
I got a gift card to Event Cinemas.
Ooh.
Should I Hey!
And he's gone.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
You stepped in it this time, big boy.
Jesus.
My brother gave it to me. I haven't used it, and I thought, you know what, with COVID restrictions easing a bit, let's just use the bugger up.
Is it easing over there? It's we've all just clamped back down over here in the UK. We're back in
God.
we're back in lockdown on Thursday.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, guys.
It's
Annoying,
only for 4 weeks. So they say.
For now.
How's it over in the US? How's it going over there?
I mean, there's more and more cases every day. You know, it's not as bad as when it first hit here, but who knows? We'll probably be locked down too soon.
Yeah.
The way
Oh my
things are
God.
going.
You're voting. When are you voting? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, is it tomorrow? Is
It's
tomorrow the
tomorrow.
big day?
Tomorrow's election day.
Always on a Tuesday in America.
Always on a Tuesday.
Hey, Lucia, did you know Trump released his own watch collection? Trump watches. And they're actually really hard to find now. They're not... Have you seen them, March?
I did a review on them, Lewis.
Did you? I missed that one.
He put his name on everything, so it doesn't surprise
man.
me.
Yeah, man.
It was through Macy's, I think, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
He's just
just quartz, weren't they? Just quartz pieces. But
yeah, they're just kind of ordinary.
it's quite cool though. If I had the chance to buy one, I probably would, just for the, just for the fun of it. Like,
Archie, if we're talking about president's watches, what do you think to JFK's Zenith?
Let me call that up. I can't recall that watch. He had an Omega JFK.
It was beautiful.
Zenith.
His Zenith was a beautiful watch.
He had a number of watches.
He did. Didn't he have a Cartier too?
Oh, that's very much like Trump's watch, isn't it? It's a square, you mean, isn't it?
That's what made me think of it when I saw Trump's watch.
Yes.
Super chat.
Yes. It's beautiful. Dog trainer. Dog trainer. That's not the dog trainer. Here we go. Alex Lorente, €5, £5. 5207G or the 40th anniversary 5711. I tell you what, I think they're both
I don't know either
gorgeous.
of them. So.
Well, a
5711
5711 is a platinum version. It's a platinum Nautilus, or a 5207G is just, that's a gorgeous watch. Just very quickly, let's just call up. I just want to show you the Zenith. What the hell did I JFK? There we go. That's the watch. Look at that.
That is nice.
Oh, that is a nice watch.
And you can pick those up for a few hundred.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Yeah. They're not expensive. If you're into own a President watch.
Amazing.
There you go.
Very gorgeous.
Hey, and Clinton had something like, he had a Timex or something, didn't he? Clinton had like one of those big...
Yeah, but that's when it went anti-status. You know, it was no longer good to be... He's actually become he was with AP. He had got an AP, Clinton. Yeah. They wear the garbage because they got to be anti-establishment. You know, they got to be...
That would be
Obama
good.
did it too.
That would be a good content for you, actually, Arch. If you were to do a video on presidents' watches, research the last 10 presidents. We'll go all the way back to Nixon or something, and see what everyone's wearing.
Not
Some
a
good
bad
content.
idea there, but you know how lazy I am. You know.
We know.
UK Prime Ministers are unheard of in terms of watches, aren't they? Like, I know Boris Johnson wears a Piaget or Piaget, but that's about the only one.
The only thing we ever hear about is Prince William wearing an Omega Seamaster.
Yeah, a little 36mm. What didn't Churchill have? He had a Breguet, didn't he?
I think
he
so,
He
did.
got
yeah.
a few things.
think
He got
he
a
And a
Rolex,
Rolex,
given
I
to
think.
him as well.
Yeah.
And
He had a Rolex given to him.
I think the royal family have quite a, like you say, they're like, because the Queen wears a GG, doesn't she? I think.
She got a number of things. She had a Patek. In the 70s, she used to wear an ellipse quite a lot. But,
No, right.
you know, the thing is, look, they get given things. You know this? If you want to meet Prince Charles, you give him an AP, he'll meet you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way they work.
That's
They're
true.
expensive gifts.
So we're gonna do an extended election night special tomorrow.
Sure, we can do anything you want there.
So Bruce, I mean, I don't know how this works with US politics. I mean, will you find out tomorrow who wins?
Normally we do, but the way this thing is shaping up, who knows? You know, we never had, other than absentee ballots, we never had advance voting.
Okay.
So, and it's a big disaster. So, who knows? Who knows? I doubt it, but yeah, who knows?
I think the Trumps is going to be back in office. That's my prediction.
I hope so, but we'll see. We'll see.
Seems to be all right with the COVID now, doesn't he? Didn't really do anything to him.
No.
No, and what's happened with in the UK? So this coronavirus, what's happened in Sweden? They just let it go. They treat it as it goes.
Who the hell knows?
I know someone who went to Sweden last week,
Yeah.
and they said it's like a country where COVID never happened. He went,
Is that right?
yeah, he went out to nightclubs. Nobody had to wear a mask. I think there were a few places where they queued quite strictly, but he said apart from that, it was like going back in time before it happened, sort of thing. So, but loads of people died there, though, didn't it? Like a massive amount of people. But I don't know. Who knows the truth?
I'll tell you something. It's had an effect on the entire world. I mean, Jesus, I've not met anybody who's actually really enjoying life at the moment. Nobody can enjoy life. It's miserable.
That's why you bought the Mercedes. You got the SLK.
Yeah. That's why I watch this channel. It cheers me up.
Yeah, me too. Always
Hey,
did.
thank you. Thank you.
Do you not realise
so tell
that,
me
Arch?
this. Sorry?
Do you not realise that, Arch? Most of us watch this because it actually does lift your mood a lot. Like,
Hey,
that's why I've done it for years.
Well, it's only because when you see Archie's life, it starts to make you realise how good your life actually is.
Misery has many friends. Misery has many friends.
You realize, hey, you know what? I don't have it that bad.
No, exactly.
I shouldn't have eaten those chocolate bars, you know that?
Ah.
You do realise there's people suffering with COVID right now who are actually feeling better about themselves by watching this channel.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, it's a very tricky world we live in at the moment. I honestly, I'd love to just get out of Dodge, you know, go somewhere, have a some roast duck in Hong Kong or Singapore, Bangkok. The weather's, I just wanna travel and do things, you know. I just can't believe we're locked down. Maybe just let her rip, you know what I mean?
Think how we feel over here in the UK though. It is doing nothing but pissing it down.
Yeah.
It is rain. It is most miserable weather. At least you guys down under. At least you guys got some sun.
How's the holiday house? What do you hope to do with that?
Don't know what's happening now with the lockdown, because the solicitors and everyone, they're all off into lockdown, so it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
It's on the beach.
Yeah, well, not directly on the beach, but yeah, it's at the beach. It's got a sea view.
Okay.
Is this in the UK, man? Is this abroad or have you?
No.
Oh,
Scarbados. Scarborough.
Oh, all right. Very nice.
Yeah, Scarbados.
Very
What's
nice.
the seaside town that Bristol people used to go to? Bristol.
Yeah, there's Bristol. There's Dorset's probably the most
Did you
popular.
ever? Do any of you English people there ever go to a Butlins holiday camp?
Oh,
Butlins.
I went to a Butlins and we arrived. We pulled up, and we didn't even take the suitcase out of the car, and we left.
Why's that?
Because it's an absolute shithole.
When was this?
A few years ago.
What made you do that?
Well, we thought we'll go on a cheap family holiday, you know, pack the bags, just go somewhere, you know, so the kids can have a good time. And yeah, we got there, and no.
How was it bad?
Well, put it this way, I didn't even set foot in the room. That's how bad it was.
It's like the pound shop, but the whole world is the pound shop.
Imagine if they turned Auschwitz into a holiday park.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, seriously, Blue Shirt, it is that bad. It's like the rules of normal life don't exist in those places. They're like different countries almost, aren't they? You know, like
you're sectioned into cell blocks. It's got iron railings all the way around it. You can't see the sea, you can't see the beach, you can't see anything other than iron railings. It's
like a communist village.
It's horrendous.
Oh, thank God. Super chat. Envy Scotsman.
Envy Scotsman, $3. Shooter Monte Carlo price explosion. Boner! Monte Carlo price explosion? What's happened to the Monte Carlo price? Hello, Sobron. How are you?
Treacherous snake, Archie. Treacherous snake.
It was given to me as a present. Do I use it or what?
Treacherous snake. Take your bloody card and stick it up your... Give it to charity.
I am a charity.
He's got you there, Savron. He's got you there.
Yeah, but charities do good things for other people.
Hmm.
Okay.
He cheers us up.
Look, I'm just saying to you, Sobron, what do I just wanted to say to you, okay?
Give it to your son and send him to the movies. Then he'll appreciate life a little bit more, enjoy himself, and not think about getting on the gear.
Archie, to prove your love for Sovron, you should cut it up live on air right now.
Oh, that's a good one, James.
Oh, and best keep it then, Arch. Best keep it, mate. Best keep it.
$20.
So yeah, well, that's all right. So it's really, I mean, it was a gift. Your brother gave it, right?
Yeah.
Who does your accountancy work? Your brother or your father?
My father.
Your father.
How is AC2 doing? Have you had him over for a barbecue recently?
We had him. Yeah, he came over for one of my son's birthdays. He's okay.
Has he let you drive the Merc yet?
No, of course not.
No, that doesn't happen.
No,
yeah, I don't see
you
that
know this, Sovron. Sovron, I'm never gonna.
Well, every time you hop in it, you bring that axe with you, and he just doesn't trust you.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't even want one anymore. I want to keep my Honda. You know, I don't like the running costs of it, you know, and it's plastic. Everything is plastic in it, you know. It's not like a Mercedes of old, you know.
I've got a Honda.
Sovereign, have you allowed him to drive the Jag yet?
No, I've got a Honda. I've got a Honda.
I don't like to drive other people's car, blue shirt.
It's a whippersnipper.
Honda.
Weed whacker for you Americans.
Yes. Weed whacker! Yes.
Best vehicle I own, Toyota.
Same here.
No, I
So
haven't,
tell me
let
this-
Arch drive the Jaguar yet.
I think this.
Oh, there's hope.
The Sovereign is a beautiful. That's a. You've got a nice collection of little cars, you know.
I wouldn't call them little cars, Arch. A
I
little
was saying, call
collection.
the Jag a little car.
No, a
Right.
little collection of large cars.
They're very cool. You've got everything you could possibly want.
I'm very fortunate. I feel blessed. Yes.
Super chat.
Rooted Rotor. Here we go. Got a chance for a Cermet at retail. Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
Yes.
Oh,
Best
yeah,
shit.
yes,
Pull
man.
the trigger,
For
Rooted.
God's sake, borrow, beg, steal, anything.
Rooted Rotor, come on, you've been a fan of this channel long enough to know the answer to that question. Always
How
pull
many
the trigger.
cars does Sovereign? Sovereign's got half a dozen cars, haven't you?
6, yes.
Not all of them work, but he's got 6.
There's 6 in the fleet. They all go. They're all run as Archie.
You got some beautiful cars. Mark II Jaguar, Mercedes SL. He's got the Sovereign V12. You got all the classic models there.
Did you hear about my classic purchase, Arch?
Yes, you got the Mini.
Yeah, I got a 1973 Mini pickup for my business. I actually sent Blue Shirt a picture of it.
Yeah, it's
How much
very
did you
cool.
pay for that?
Very cool.
14,000.
Ooh, not cheap, is it?
No, it's a cute little thing, and I'm just using it as a bit of a marketing prop for work.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Rancher.
it's a mini utility.
Okay, Sovereign, what cars do you have?
Hi, g'day, Rancher. How are you? Well, indeed.
Oh,
Thank
pretty
you.
good. By the
Archie
way,
just-
I've been meaning to tell you for the last couple of shows, run before it's too late. Flee this thinking live stream.
Rancher, he's got a Jaguar Mark II. That's a 1960s. The Sweeney! It's your
Excuse me.
Sweeney!
Excuse me.
Inspector Morse.
to a 90 is a got the
Rolex
wood
owners are talking. Thank you. So, Sovereign, what car do you have?
61 Mark II Jaguar.
Oh, wow. All right. What else?
And that's been featured on the Archie Luxury channel.
Haven't you seen it? Yeah.
The white
It's
one.
been
with the-
featured on the Archie Luxury channel. Archie, for sure, will put a link in the top corner. Is it the left or the right? I don't know. Anyway, it'll be there. No,
And it's never there.
Archie, never.
Never there.
What else?
Work. 88 Series 3 V12 long wheelbase saloon.
What
Sovereign, it's a Jaguar. Jaguana.
Okay, and this is pre-Ford, pre-BMW, right?
That's
Yes.
correct. Still in the days
What?
of Jaguar ownership.
Okay, and what else?
In 1981, Mercedes.
Okay.
380.
Mercedes 380 SL. Private Benjamin.
Nice. What else? So that's like 3 down, 3 to go.
And the other ones are just day-to-day beaters.
Oh, what are the day-to-day beaters?
Suzuki Mighty Boy.
Suzuki Mighty Boy.
Sounds kind of, that doesn't sound gay at all, but go ahead.
Well, a Suzuki Mighty Boy is a little bit like the Mini pickup.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
well, forgetting about cars, the Mini pickup, can you believe it? The Mini pickup's probably worth more than a V12 Jaguar in these days.
Jesus.
Honestly, a Mini Moke California is worth 45 grand Australian at the moment, and you'd be lucky to sell your Series 3 V12 Sovereign for 20,000 Australia.
What a strange, like hobby in terms of value. Things are all over the place, even worse than watches, aren't they?
Yeah, look, Jaguar Mark IIs basically went crazy in the 90s, and then they dropped back again, and now they're back up again. Probably your average Mark II in Australia is now between about 50 and 70,000 Australian, if on condition for something special. They came in 3.8, 3.4, 2.4, and they also came a little bit later ones with Ambler upholstery, which was just basically...
What about the V8? The 2.5 litre V8, Sovereign?
No, it was a Daimler, it wasn't a Jaguar.
No.
Which is the interesting thing, because a person who actually... Can you imagine someone on the board of Jaguar saying our cars aren't luxurious enough? We've got to make a more luxury model.
Okay. No,
That's what I love about the English.
Of your cars, let me ask a quick question. How many are manual transmissions?
How many are manual transmissions? One...
The Mark II?
Mark II... three of them are. Three are manual transmissions.
Nice. That's
Stick
unusual.
you guys call them.
So which do you enjoy more, the manuals or the
A manual every day of the week. Look, an automatic's great. An automatic's great, but you've got to have at least 350 horsepower before they become fun. It's just that a lot of those cars were only made with automatic transmissions, so you didn't get the option.
So in Australia, do you mainly drive automatic or manual?
No, in Australia now, probably 90% of the cars are now manufactured to come with automatic transmission, only about 10%. I taught both my kids to drive manual transmissions, and they drive manual cars, so yeah.
That's the other way around here, I would say.
I'm actually teaching my great nephew how to drive a manual.
It's like that in America.
Well, when my son went for his provisional license, that's his first license from learners. The driving tester said he was the first adolescent in 2 weeks to go for a manual license.
Wow.
So
Is there a special it requires a different license?
Yes, it does. Yeah, in Australia, you either go for a manual license or an auto license, and then you've got all the grades like light vehicle, heavy vehicle, articulated vehicle, rigid, all that type.
So, what do you think devalues someone more as a man? Not having a man's Rolex or not having a man's transmission?
I don't think if you have I think if you've got a woman's Rolex and automatic, you're in trouble, son. You need a lawyer, son. You better get yourself a real good one.
I see.
But Sovereign, over here in the UK, if you apply for an automatic driver's license, you can only drive an automatic. But if you apply for a manual driving license, you can drive a manual and an automatic.
Yeah, that's the same here.
That's the same here. Yes.
Yeah.
Archie's correct. Yes.
It's actually, you have a standard license, but it has a provision for automatic only. So I think you could get away with it, couldn't you, or not?
No, you can't. Oh, but you can get away with it until you get pinged.
How would they know?
Well, next time they pull you over.
All right.
Nothing is illegal until you get caught. Just ask Clive's clients.
I'll ask my sons.
Ooh.
All right. Anyway, Stuffer, I just wanted to say hello. I wanted to ask about your collection, because if it's anything like your watch collection, oh my God, I'd love a Mark II, huh?
Yeah, I'm just a vintage guy, fellas. I don't like the new stuff too much.
Mr. C, $1. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you. I love you all so much, and see you tomorrow.
I've been watching some YouTube stuff, like by professional YouTubers, and people that actually put effort. Anyway, what they're saying is that every show should start and end with a call to action.
Call to action? I don't even know what a call to action is. I went to Oxley State High.
Does that mean everyone needs to downvote?
Well, yeah. Basically, ask the viewers to do something.
Well, I believe Archie should not have done the interview with a drip feed, guys. He should have done it with someone more iconic. He should have done some more of an interview with Aussie
Drip
Man.
Feed completely used me. Okay,
Yeah.
they were supposed to go on the CoffeeZilla channel.
Archie used and abused you.
Well, that's because you didn't have a men's Rolex.
Exactly. So you should go someone like Aussie Man, have an interview with Aussie Man, or have an interview with Uncle Roger. And then you hit the big time Arch. Uncle Roger or Aussie Man. Look them up, boys.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.
Later.
See you later, man.